Well, Rolls-Royce is unveiling the Spectre, the luxury car maker's first fully electric vehicle. The two-door sedan marks a BMW subsidiary Rolls-Royce's appeal to upmarket EV buyers. Joining us now is Torsten Muller-Otvos, Rolls-Royce CEO. Also with us is Pras, Subramanian, of course, Yahoo Finance car reporter. We should point out this segment presented to you by BMW, which owns Rolls-Royce. Great to have you on today. Certainly a big day. You're taking the wraps off of the big EV here. Question to you here. We have seen this market get increasingly crowded, but you are competing in the ultra luxury space. What's the demand for EVs look like there?
I mean, so far I can tell you, first of all, good morning. It's great, and this is a historic day here. We are launching, first of all, the very first electric Rolls-Royce. We are the very first ones, rightly so, as you said a minute ago, to be in that ultra-luxury segment, the very first offering an electric car. And for that reason, we are very much looking forward to it. And so far, order entry is already really great and very pleasing. And it's not only the United States, but it's all over the world. And I think we are working on electrifying the brand already for quite a while. We are experimenting with it since 10 years and quizzed our clients worldwide on what their requirements would be. So I foresee a very good future also in the ultra-high luxury segment. And for us, allow me to say that, electric propulsion fits perfect to the brand. It's quiet, silent, very torquey, delivers warp stability. And also interesting story, goes back to what one of our founding fathers said. In 1900, Charles Rolls made a prophecy and said, the perfect propulsion for cars is electric, once charging is fixed. And I think now we are here fulfilling his prophecy.
Hey, Torsten, Pras, good to see you again. I had a question about sort of the engineering challenges making a Rolls-Royce into an EV. I know you say that it's a Rolls-Royce first and an EV second. What kind of challenges did you guys face having to make this sort of appeal to your audience?
Good point, Pras. I think, as I said already, we started looking into it over 10 years ago when we launched that experimental Phantom 102 EX. And we put quite a lot of clients worldwide behind the wheel. And one finding was, fits perfect to the brand, but charging time and also range needs to be fully sufficient. So for that reason, that took us a while, because one thing was also clear, don't compromise the Rolls-Royce experience. And all that in combination challenged our engineers, as you can imagine, because it was clear it needed to be magic carpet ride. It was clear that it needed to carry sufficient range. And we are offering now 520 kilometers, 320 miles range. And I think that is very sufficient and definitely on what our clients expect in that segment to happen. And for that reason, I think we got here. But the challenge was on our hands, and we are not yet completely finished. The car is still in the testing worldwide, and the testing ends end of June next year. And then first deliveries will be done by end of next year, when first clients, also in the United States market, take delivery of their Spectre.
Hey, Torsten, so you guys are, like you mentioned, the car is going to come out end of next year. Have you guys faced any issues with part shortages, component shortages, things like that that you need to kind of put into place before these cars are delivered?
I mean, we are working here closely together also with the BMW Group in terms of, let's say, some technology components. We have invited quite a lot of clients already over here to Goodwood to see Spectre, and they were all highly fascinated by what they have seen. Many of them placed already orders and deposits. So for that reason, I think that's good. We also see the car now more often in the markets. We will bring it also to the United States before, so that clients can see it real in front of them. So I think we're gonna shorten that, or we're gonna make waiting fun for Spectre, that's for sure.
Torsten, I wonder where you think we are in this transition to EVs. And I'm not just talking about the ultra luxury space. When you look at where market share is globally, it's just over 10% in terms of where EVs stand in the broader auto market. Here in the US, it's just at 5%. Are we at a tipping point, or is it going to take a little more, whether that is higher oil prices or higher gas prices, or a little more accessibility in the cars to get to full acceleration in this transition, which a lot of governments hope will be 100% EVs?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we are not really in the car business. Sounds funny now. We're in the luxury goods business. Nobody needs us to come from A to B. All our clients have multiple cars in their garage. So I think this is here different. It is that you are seen for the very first time completely emission-free in a luxury Rolls-Royce. And I think that's a statement quite a lot of our clients would like to make. For that reason, I definitely foresee not only Spectre being a success in the market, but also our forthgoing strategy to say by the end of 2030, the entire brand Rolls-Royce Motorcars is fully electrified. So all new Rolls-Royces in the next years to come are fully electrified.
Hey, Torsten,
so that's clear. And yeah.
Sorry about that. Hey, Torsten, last time we spoke at the end of the summer, you talked about how there was insatiable demand for luxury cars. You mentioned the Spectre being at the highest in the luxury EVs. Does that still exist now? Are we still seeing any kind of hesitation as global market uncertainty sort of builds up here?
No, not at all, Pras. And I remember our talk that evening at Pebble Beach, obviously. So no, not at all. I think we still have a very strong order intake worldwide. I think there is no reluctancy currently to invest and to indulge luxury. I think the entire luxury market, not only the car market, but also fashion, whatever, runs pretty well currently worldwide. And I think that is also due to the fact that there was quite some money accumulated in the Corona times. And for that reason, there is a new kind of understanding. You better live now and don't postpone it to later. So people are prepared to still spend money, which is great. And I think that puts us here into work. We are employing here at Goodwood over 2,000 people, and they profit from the fact that the luxury business is, allow me to say, booming.
Okay. I know Pras is waiting to take a test drive in that car, right?
Yeah.
Always looking for a test drive.
We gotta make that happen.
Torsten Muller-Otvos, it's always good to have you on the show. Really appreciate your time, and our thanks to Pras Subramanian as well.